The man lifted a heavy boulder and threw it mercilessly into a bottomless abyss. A pregnant woman hid at the bottom of the abyss, terrified, covering her son's mouth. However, the faint sound still aroused suspicion. To eliminate the risk, the villain decisively cut the rope, leading to the ground with a knife, leaving them to fend for themselves. The mother and son were in a desperate situation. Hanging dozens of meters above the ground, they clung to a faint hope. They endured 4 days and nights of torment. Having received no news from her husband, the woman decided to take a chance. She tied a thick plank to the end of a long rope and tried to wedge it into the edge of the abyss. But she didn't have enough strength and failed. The injured boy stepped forward to help his mother. Working together, the wood finally caught on the roots of a tree on the surface. The boy insisted that his mother climb first, while he curled up at the bottom of the pit to wait for rescue. After she was freed, the woman began to climb the slippery rope. Before reaching halfway, her movements became difficult, and she was already out of breath. Worse still, the rope swayed violently, and the wood supporting her suddenly slipped away. The pregnant woman fell to the bottom of the pit. Despite the pain from the fall, she clenched her teeth and tried to regulate her breathing to avoid harming the fetus in her womb. But at that moment, a sudden downpour began outside. Muddy water quickly flooded into the pit. She hurriedly moved her son to a higher place, but remained submerged in the icy water for a long time. Her abdomen cramped, and heaven showed no mercy to this mother and son. The rain continued to pour down, and the water level kept rising. Soon, the pregnant woman's head was submerged. She had no choice but to let her son ride on her neck. She held her breath and felt around in the water. Luckily, she found a rock protrusion. Thus, she managed to surface from the water. But at that moment, she felt the fetus in her womb. Clearly, the child was about to be born. She hurriedly took a deep breath and grabbed the protrusion on the rock. She had no choice but to try again and again. She gave birth in the cold rain. After gritting her teeth and almost exhausting all her strength, the baby was finally